Hello friends, Mandar here. I'm back with another video. Today we'll take a look at some of the news announcements that have come out of USCIS. There are some important ones regarding EAD automatic extensions, some reminders related to supporting H1B employees who lose their job, and one of the most talked about things in the Indian media, how Indians in EB2 and EB3 category will not be eligible to apply for 485 in the remainder of 2024 or even beyond. I'd like to avoid some confusion regarding that. So a lot of important topics, guys. Watch this video until the end and let's get started. If you are here for the first time, welcome. My name is Mandar and I make immigration and lifestyle related videos for US and Canada. I'm not an immigration lawyer, so anything that I say on this video or on my channel is for information purpose only. And for your specific immigration needs, before you take any action, you should hire a competent immigration lawyer. Check out the links in the description because those are affiliate links and you might find something interesting and that will also help support the channel. And while you are down there, do hit the like button. As a reminder, if you hit the like button and leave a comment, you'll also be entered into a giveaway that I will be announcing towards the end of this month. And if you like my videos, do subscribe to my channel as well. Now let's look at some of the announcements that USCIS has done recently and clear some confusion around them. Now if you look at this site, in the section of all news or news releases, you'll find some of the recent announcements that USCIS has made. Now first one is certain renewal applicants for EAD to receive automatic 180 days extension. So let's look at that one first. Now this is the news in detail. Certain renewal applicants for EAD to receive automatic 180 days extension. Now this was released on October 27th, so it's pretty recent. Certain renewal applicants who have filed I-765 qualify for an automatic extension of their expiring EAD while the renewal application is processed. Now this is nothing new. They had come out and said, okay, there is going to be an extension as long as you apply for your renewal in time. In time in the sense that you apply for at least 6 months before your EAD expires. So even if your renewal doesn't come in time, your existing EAD which was expired will still be valid for another 180 days. However, in May 2022, USCIS announced a temporary final rule that increased the automatic extension period of EADs available to certain EAD renewal applicants from 180 days to 540 days. Today's change is not retroactive. All previous up to 540 days extensions will remain in place. USCIS is in the process of determining whether there is a need for a new regulation action similar to May 2022 TFR, notwithstanding past or ongoing operational improvements and efforts to accelerate EAD processing more broadly. Now what they are clarifying is 180 days extension period remains in place regardless of the previous announcement that they had made regarding the 540 days renewal. Now if you have already been part of that particular renewal, that particular category of visa for 540 days automatic renewal, it will still be valid. Here USCIS is also saying that timely filed extensions for EAD will receive an automatic extension of 540 days. For those who filed on or before October of 2023, for those who filed their applications after October 26 of 2023, receive an extension of 180 days. So here's the catch. If you have made an extension filing before October 26 of 2023, your automatic extension will still remain at 540 days. But if you filed for extension after October 26th of 2023, your automatic extension is only 180 days. Now I also wanted to remind you about this particular one, USCIS actions to support adjustment of status applicants who are in H1B status in the United States. So all they are saying is, although they have issued unprecedented number of EADs in fiscal year 2022 and 2023, employment-based numerical limits for FY24 and beyond are not expected to be as high as previous years because fewer family-based immigrant visas will go unused, resulting in less carryover to employment-based allocation. And we already know that in the future there are going to be lesser and lesser spillovers from family-based category to employment-based category. Now, to alleviate the stress for these people, USCIS has taken some actions to help those who will be waiting for an immediate available visa numbers for a long time. What they are doing is allow certain spouses of H1B non-immigrants to apply for EAD. That is already in place, which is called H4 EAD. Issuing two recent policies to address who are aging out. So I covered this topic that USCIS has changed the policy of changing the qualification for aging out kids. Now instead of using the final action date chart, they are going to use filing date chart, which is going to be earlier priority date. So your kids are more likely to be in status even if they turn 21. Publishing clear guidance on job mobility, giving clear guidance that H1B may be able to remain in the country for up to 60 days after the H1B employment ends. A couple of months back, they also added a confusion that B1, B2 applicants or B1, B2 visa holders in the US will be able to search for a job. Now the confusion was they cannot start the job until they get an employment-based non-immigrant visa. They cannot work, but they can still continue to look for a job, interview for a job, and even get a job, but just not start it on B1, B2. I also made a video on compelling circumstance EAD. If you have questions regarding that, do let me know in the comment section below or reach out to me on the Calendly, because compelling circumstance EAD is still available under certain situations that you can qualify for. Now the next topic I wanted to cover is guidance on EB5 Regional Center Program. Now they are saying that USCIS is updating the policy manual for new guidance on EB5 Regional Center Program and new content on regional center designation and obligation, project applications, and direct and third-party promoters. This update incorporates changes from EB5 Reform and Integrity Act of 2022 into the policy manual, building on the initial update that incorporated such changes on October 6, 2022. So they are saying there are going to be some policy changes for EB5. Whether they are going to be positive or negative, I will read through it when it comes and I will let you know. EB5 is one of the interesting categories that people are starting to look at who are stuck in the lifelong backlog for EB2 and EB3. If you have questions regarding that, do reach out to me as well. And here is the last one that I wanted to cover. So I know for sure that some of you are interested in stock trading, day trading, buying cryptocurrencies. I want to present you Webull. Webull is a trading platform. It allows you to buy stock, it allows you to buy options, do options trading, and also it allows you to buy cryptocurrency. Webull 9 was released with a brand new home and market page, asset page, and economic calendar. Also, Webull Cash Management was launched with 5.8% API with no fees attached and no minimum balance and unlimited withdrawals. This is amazing. New Webull USA users can still enjoy 5.8% APY and get up to 12 free stocks when making an initial deposit of each is valued between $3 and $3,000. Feel free to take advantage of this. Join through my link and you will get those free stocks. Some of the Indian media and the newspaper agencies have been floating the information around in YouTube videos and in their newspaper regarding that EB2 and EB3 category, especially for Indian people, will not be eligible to apply for 485 in the upcoming 2024 or rest of the 2024 and even further along. They make it seem like it's a brand new news or USCIS has published some kind of a notification on this. The reality is that it is embedded in one of the FAQs where they have stated that there are a lot of pending applicants and so they don't see a need for accepting any more applications. Now this we already knew. Now if somebody can point me to where specifically USCIS has said that, I know the place where they have said that in FAQ section, but they haven't said that they are going to stop accepting applications. I think this is all Indian masala news to make the TRPs. There is no such formal announcement by the USCIS. It is embedded in a FAQ section where they touch on this topic and I will read through it. It is no-brainer that if the dates of filing chart don't move mid-year as they used to due to the availability of spillover visa numbers from rest of the world, which happens every year by the way, but this year it's not going to happen. So there are not going to be any spillovers in the middle of the year into EB category, and thus we are not going to see any forward movements in the filing date chart for new people to apply for their 485. So that's all it means. Now if you look at the employment based adjustment of status FAQs, here's where you will see this news. If you come down a little bit in this section, why have the dates in some categories in the October 2023 visa bulletin not advanced sufficiently to allow new applicants. Now here is where I think Indian media has caught up on. USCIS and DOS have significant volumes of employment-based adjustment of status and immigrant visa applications in their inventories. For some categories including EB2 and EB3 for non-citizens chargeable to India, the agency already has sufficient applications on hand to use up all of the available visas for FY24 and several fiscal years in the future. Now in the last couple of videos back, I did some math on how many are the pending numbers as per Q3 of 2023. That number kind of gives us an indication of why there is going to be a couple of years of backlog in EB2 and EB3 category, even to clear it up. That's all they are specifying in this note, that there is no opportunity for them to collect any further applications for EB2 and EB3 because their dates are not going to progress in the filing date chart, which typically progresses in the middle year due to the spillovers from ROW, and that is not going to happen this year. So this is the section that Indian media has caught on to and made some splash out of it. So for people who were concerned and people who had reached out to me, can I make a topic on this? This is what the explanation is. It is a no-brainer. The dates have slowed down. There is not going to be a spillover from rest of the world into the EB category, and thus we are not going to see any forward movements in the filing date chart. Thus, people will not be able to apply for 485 in the remainder of the year. It's not something that USCIS is announcing. It is by the fact that they already have a lot of applications, which we have been discussing for the last several months. So nothing new here to panic. It is the same information we already had. If there is any further confusion regarding this, do reach out to me and I can explain you in detail. So that's all I wanted to say in this video. If you like the content of this video, do hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one.